Dibre haYamim bet. 2 Chronicles Chapter 24. Joash was 7 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 40 years in Jerusalem. And the name of his mother was Sibia of Beersheba. And Joash did what was right in the eyes of Yah all the days of Jehoiada the priest. And Jehoiada took for him 2 wives, and he brought forth sons and daughters. And after this it came to be that Joash set his heart on restoring the house of Yah. And he gathered the priests and the Levites, and said to them, Go out to the cities of Yehudah, and gather from all Yisrael silver to repair the house of your Elohim from year to year, and see that you hurry the matter. But the Levites did not hurry it. And the sovereign called Jehoiada the chief, and said to him, Why have you not required the Levites to bring in from Yehudah and from Jerusalem the levy of Moshe, the servant of Yah, and of the assembly of Yisrael for the tent of the witness? For the sons of Athaliah, that wrong woman, had broken into the house of Elohim, and had also prepared all the set-apart vessels of the house of Yah to the Baals. So the sovereign commanded, and they made a chest, and set it outside at the gate of the house of Yah, and made it known in Yehudah and in Jerusalem to bring to Yah the levy that Moshe, the servant of Elohim, had imposed on Yisrael in the wilderness. And all the rulers and all the people rejoiced, and they brought in and put them into the chest to completion. And it came to be at that time, when the chest was brought to the sovereign's official by the hand of the Levites, and when they saw that there was much silver, that the sovereign scribe and the high priest's officer came and emptied the chest, and took it and returned it to its place. So they did day by day, and gathered a large amount of silver. And the sovereign and Jehoiada gave it to those who did the work of the service of the house of Yah. And they hired stone masons and carpenters to restore the house of Yah, and also those who worked in iron and bronze to repair the house of Yah. And the workmen labored, and the work of restoration progressed in their hands, and they established the house of Elohim to its proper form and strengthened it. And when they had finished, they brought the rest of the silver before the sovereign and Jehoiada, and they made utensils from it for the house of Yah, utensils for serving and offering, ladles and vessels of gold and silver. And they offered ascending offerings in the house of Yah continually all the days of Jehoiada. And Jehoiada was old and satisfied with days, and died 130 years old when he died. And they buried him in the city of David among the sovereigns, for he had done good in Israel, both toward Elohim and his house. And after the death of Jehoiada, the rulers of Yehudah came and bowed themselves to the sovereign, and the sovereign listened to them. And they forsook the house of Yah Elohim of their fathers, and served the Asherim and the idols. And wrath came upon Yehudah and Jerusalem because of their trespass. And he sent prophets to them to bring them back to Yah, and they witnessed against them, but they did not listen. Then the spirit of Elohim came upon Zechariah, son of Jehoiada the priest, who stood above the people, and said to them, Thus said Elohim, Why are you transgressing the commands of Yah, and do not prosper? Because you have forsaken Yah, he has forsaken you. And they conspired against him, and at the command of the sovereign they stoned him with stones in the courtyard of the house of Yah. Thus Joash the sovereign did not remember the loving commitment which Jehoiada his father had done to him, and killed his son. And as he died, he said, Yadasi, and repay. And it came to be at the turn of the year that the army of Aram came up against him. And they came into Yehudah and Jerusalem, and destroyed all the rulers of the people from among the people, and sent all their spoil to the sovereign of Damascus. For the army of Aram came with few men, but Yah gave a very great army into their hand, because they had forsaken Yah Elohim of their fathers. So they executed judgment against Joash. And when they had withdrawn from him, for they left him very sick, his own servants conspired against him because of the blood of the sons of Jehoiada the priest, and killed him on his bed, and he died. And they buried him in the city of David, but they did not bury him in the burial sites of the sovereigns. And these are the ones who conspired against him: Zabad, the son of Shemath, the Ammonitess, and Jehozabad, the son of Shimrith, the Moabitess. As to his sons and the many words about him, and the rebuilding of the house of Elohim, see, they are written in the commentary of the book of the sovereigns, and Amaziah his son reigned in his place.